Anything less is just a...
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And I'm assuming, Greg, that maintaining those energy levels can be more difficult in the second game of a back-to-back.
Fatigue could play a factor as this game goes on, but that's no excuse. Back-to-backs are a part of this league. You better be in good enough shape to handle it.
Here's Pollard. Back to Calderon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Now here's Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Into the lane. Jones, no one around him. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Van Exel passes to Pollard. Marshall gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Nash. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Kicks it out to Jones. Another three for Dallas.
You know, this is what Nash loves doing. An amazing passer. He has eyes in the back of his head, I think.
To Van Exel. Now, here's Marshall, defended by Nowitzki. Now, Calderon, defended by Nash. From downtown, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Nash with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Nowitzki outside. Another three for Dallas.
Solid look from Dirk. The way he stretches the floor really opens things up for their offense.
Pass to Rose. Here's Marshall, 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed a second after making his first. Nash outside. Over Pollard. Here's Bogut. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 4th assist in this one.
And Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. A different look for Dallas. Rod Colzine's checked in for Bogut. Cardinal comes in for Dante Jones. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Nash. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Calderon taking his time here. Right wing. Right side, Rose. No good, unable to end this run.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
They set the pick. And the basket by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Rose. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Got a piece of it. Stevenson kicks to Harris. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Stevenson missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Calderon, that's good.
And you have to respect his ability to get to the rim. And that's why Calderon can feast on those pull-up jumpers.
Nowitzki with the screen on Calderon. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Van Exel. Still scoreless.
Van Exel, a shooting guard and a point guard's body, that time creating for his teammate.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up a W against the Warriors.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So good at keeping his options open. Rose always able to see the open shooter.
Harris looking it over. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Nowitzki outside. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Look here. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. Dante Jones, he's checked in for Cardinal. And it's Bell in for Stevenson. Luke Walton's checked in for the Bulls. Now here's Rose. Still yet to score. Over Jones. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them one game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Number 44, Sean Bradley.
On defense, the Mavericks. 11-point game. Calderon passes to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Harris. Here's Bradley. Jones kicks to Bell. Bradley is screen on Van Exel. Here's Bell. No good with the layup. Bulls trail by 11. Over in the corner, Rose. Back to Van Exel. Count it. Van Exel's got his second basket.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting it.
Harris drives in. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Saw the lane and did not hesitate.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rebounded by Devin Harris. Mavericks leading by 11. Bradley is screen on Calderon. The 15-footer. Bradley kicks to Villanueva. Bradley is screen on Calderon. Harris with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Jones for three. That shot off the mark. Bulls trail by 11. Now Van Exel. Last time 14 points for him. Pass to Pollard. The kick out to Rose. Bradley gets a hand on it. And the Mavericks with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Ellis comes in for Bell. Nash is subbed in for Devin Harris. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Magic. Lost to Villanueva. And here is Ellis. Nash with it. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Calderon has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Calderon's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. And here is Ellis. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors. Nash with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
So for the Bulls, Bradley's checked in for Pollard. House comes in for Van Exel. And Ollie subbed in for Jose Calderon. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Ollie against Nash. Here's Ollie. Pass to Walton. 6 to shoot. Now here's Rose. Defended by Jones. Rose can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And here's Nash outside. Another three for Dallas.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. They get Steve Nash. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Now here's Ellis. Nothing on the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Nash. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight.
And the jump shot of Nash, poetry in motion, a super efficient shooter from downtown.
And here is Marshall, covered by Bogut, and Walton throws it down.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Ellis. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
First team foul.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Podkolzin comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Stevenson subbed in for Nash. And a change for the Bulls. Bowen's checked in. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Ellis against Ollie. Stevenson with a clean look. It's good from long range. Stevenson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Ollie against Stevenson. That's tipped. Pass to Wang. Dallas moving the ball around. Ellis outside, down low, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This is why they involve him in screen and rolls. I mean, he's good executing out of that situation.
Bulls trail by 18. Here's Ollie. Here's Marshall. Podkolzin with the rebound. Ollie against Ellis. Here's the screen. Driving to the basket. From deep, Stevenson. And they recover it. Pavlovich kicks to Ellis. The second chance effort. Pass to Wang. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 6th assist on the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Harris outside. Pass to Bogut. Nice move. And finished off by Bogut.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Chicago shooting around 40% from the floor here. Ollie passes to Marshall. Here's Bowen. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Dallas leading by 20. Harris outside. And for three, Bell buries it from three-point range. Bell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Walton against Nowitzki. Pass to Marshall. Here's Ollie. 4 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Here's Bowen. Nowitzki with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Harris. And the Mavericks with some changes. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. And Stevenson subbed in for Raja Bell. Second free throw, no good. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Here's Ollie. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Bowen. Holton up top. Here's Ollie. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Stevenson's got 9 points.
Statistically, that's a shot you just have to have in your bag.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here is House. Pass to Marshall. Here's Walton. And the Bulls with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Nowitzki dishes to Stevenson. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Jones checked in for the Mavericks. Nash comes in for Devin Harris. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Ali. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. There's a good screen. Inside. Here's Podkolzin, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Just gutting it out through the contact that time.
For Chicago, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Walton, the pass to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Now that's a big-time physical play. Hard to get in Marshall's way when he's attacking the rim like that.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Nash. Nash has got 5 assists tonight. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Arja Bell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in for Marshall. Now, here's Walton. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Bradley. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Tries a 3. And it's Walton missing. For Dallas, they've gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Kicks it out to Nowitzki from past the arc. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here is House, defended by Bell. Pass to House, to the wing right side. Here's Bowen. Here is House, defended by Bell. Pulls up on the wing. The shot by House is no good. Dallas shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Nash with it. He's got 9. Now here's Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
Here's Ollie. No scoring in this one. Now Walt. It's good.
Luke Walton.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-6 run. Ollie against Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Ollie. Elbow shot is on the way. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's Nash with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Nash has got 12 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Walton. To the paint. Here's Bradley, and it's blocked.
And that's how you impose your will on the defense. You've got to be an intimidator.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Wang comes in for Podkolzin. And it's Sasha Pavlovich checking in for Dante Jones. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Pollard, he's checked in for Brantley. Rose comes in for Walton. Van Exel's checked in for Bowen. And it's Calderon in for Ollie. And they're running. Back to Van Exel. To the inside. Rose. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Nice timing on the rejection from Dirk. His teammates like when he hustles on the defensive end like that.
And the basket is good.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the Mavericks with some changes. Stevenson, he's checked in for Bell. And Harris subbed in for Steve Nash. And a change for the Bulls. Marshall's checked in. Calderon against Harris. Calderon kicks to Van Exel. Back to Calderon. Pass to Van Exel. And another miss by Chicago.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. A different look for Dallas. Hadley's checked in for Wang.
Taking 2 shots.
Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. And it's Ellis in for Devin Harris. It's Calderon with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Shot clock at 5. They need this one. And the rejection by Bradley. And here is Ellis. Still without a basket. And Ellis throws it down.
And operating out of that 2-man game, he finds some space and calls his own number.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Calderon passes to Van Exel. Good D by Stevenson.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Stolen by Ellis. Drives to the hoop. And Ellis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Dallas on defense. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Rose kicks to Calderon. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Calderon's got 9.
And I like how Calderon kept his hands up and was ready to get a shot up as soon as the ball came his way.
Bradley sets the pick for Ellis. Stevenson outside. Calderon against Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
For Dallas, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Monte Ellis. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Brantley. Wang comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And Devin Harris subbed in for Stevenson. House is checked in for the Bulls. Outside Rose. Pass to House.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bogut's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogut with a screen on Calderon. Harris passes to Bogut, and Bogut slams it in.
Great work in that pick and roll. He knows how to execute off these sets.
Chicago's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Van Exel. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, you look at Van Exel, and he has tremendous speed and dexterity with the ball, and he knows how to get people out of their seats with his flashy style of play. He's a fun guy to watch work.
The first free throw is good. Cardinals checked in for the Mavericks. Bell comes in for Ellis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Bogut sets a screen for Harris. Goes up at the stripe. Bogut kicks to Cardinal. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Harris, no good. The Bulls shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executed. And the wide open shot from Rose. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
Love how Rose capitalizes from the perimeter now. He's got great touch from outside the arc.
Harris drives in. Bucket is good. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Getting all the space he needs with the pick and roll.
And so it's Calderon who brings it up for the Bulls. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And Marshall kicks to Rose. 5 to shoot. Pass to Marshall. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
A different look for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Bogut. Stevenson comes in for Raja Bell. And it's Ellis in for Devin Harris. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nowitzki for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence. And he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And so it's Dallas, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Steve Nash in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nowitzki with the screen on Calderon. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Back to Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash to the middle. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. Nowitzki's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Dallas. Calderon against Nash. Calderon dishes to Rose. A three ball. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Dallas shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Nowitzki with the screen on Calderon. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jose Calderon.
Love seeing this aggressiveness in the interior.
The Mavericks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Podkolzin comes in for Wang. And Harris subbed in for Steve Nash. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pollard passes to Calderon. Now Van Exel. Back to Calderon. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Calderon. He's got 10. Marshall throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And Calderon is just so experienced in running the pick and roll. Really makes it look easy.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Andrew Bogut checked in for Podkolzin. And Villanueva subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target with his three. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Van Exel with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Stevenson against Van Exel. From the top of the key. Pass to Pollard. Here is Rose. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's stolen by Bogut. It's stolen by Rose. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Rose has got 7.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
Harris passes to Bogut, to the paint. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got assist number 8 now on the night. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Van Exel against Stevenson. Pass to Pollard. Back to Van Exel. Off target from three-point range. And it's Harris with the ball for the Mavericks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Harris against Calderon. Down low. Here's Pollard. And that one is stuffed right through.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Bogut with a screen on Calderon. Harris passes to Bogut. It's rebounded by Pollard. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Calderon passes to Van Exel. Now, here's Marshall. D right on him. 5 on the clock. Pass to Calderon. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Pavlovich. He's guarded by Calderon. Ellis against Rose. Ellis surveying the D. Rose with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Shot clock at 3.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Ellis against Calderon. Van Exel with it. He's got 6. Hits the jumper in space. Van Exel's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Villanueva with a screen on Calderon. To the left wing. Back to Ellis. Screen by Villanueva. And it's Ellis penetrating. And he lays it straight in. 9 points in the game so far.
I mean, what a cut. He just slices right in there for the basket.
Here is Calderon. 10 points for him. Pass to Rose. And here's Calderon. Shoots the 3. Van Exel no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They set the pick to the inside. Podkolzin. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Villanueva. Cardinal comes in for Bell. And it's Nash in for Monte Ellis. Nash against Ali. Nash kicks to Pavlovich. Back to Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Over Walton. Out to the right wing. Nash with the screen on Ali. Here's Pavlovich. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about that screen by Nash?
Here's Ali. He has yet to score. Pass to House. Here's Marshall. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Nowitzki with the screen on Ali. Here's Nash. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Look, we know Nash is extremely unselfish, but he's also unafraid to call his own number, something he's been doing all night here.
Here's Ali. Pass to Marshall. Podkolzin with the rebound. Podkolzin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nash, and there's the drive. And it's Chicago with the rebound. House the pass to Marshall. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Mavericks, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
You know, right now, Dallas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Inside, here's Walton, and Walton throws it down.
Walton really efficient when he gets that close to the basket. Excellent finishing around the rim.
Out to Nash, launches it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nash has got 5 points in the quarter.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That will be foul number 5 on him. Dallas making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Ollie against Nash. Pass to Bowen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of foul.
Monte Ellis checked in for Nash. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Your last dancers.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Bradley comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Jones in for Cardinal. Ollie against Ellis. Bradley is screen on Ollie.
That is why you want to get the ball inside. It puts pressure on the D.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Walton kicks to House. Pass to Ollie, 6 to shoot. Walton against Bradley. And the basket by Walton.
Luke Walton.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Ellis, the pass to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 7th assist in the game.
And that wasn't easy, but he takes pride in being able to hit contested shots.
Here's Walton, and Walton throws it down.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness.
Boy, I can't get enough of that, guys. I mean, he is a true rim wrecker.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Bradley finds Ellis. Bradley sets the pick for Ellis. Here he goes. Bradley passes to Ellis. Bradley is screen on Ollie. Back to Bradley. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Ollie against Ellis. And Walton kicks to House. Pass to Bowen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. They grab their own miss. Walton. And the rejection by Bradley. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And the Mavericks call time here. Bulls making a switch here.
Timeout, timeout.
Timeout charged to Dallas. Your Mavs dancers.
Nineteen seconds left here in the third quarter. Nash outside.
Hey, Dirk.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Dallas, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Ollie against Harris. Kicks it out to Bradley. Pass to Walton. Here's Bowen. Back to Walton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bowen. Villanueva covering. Bowen's shot is off. And the Mavericks with possession here. Bogut with a screen on Ollie. And it's Harris off the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Harris has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Dallas.
Power move there, muscling it in. Weight room.
The Bulls shooting a meager 37% for the game. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Harris has gotten 5 of his 11 shots to go here. Ollie against Harris. Now here's Walton. He's covered closely. Pass to Bowen. Walton with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's House. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. Colzine's checked in for the Mavericks. Good on both.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Down low. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 9 assists now tonight.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's House. Kicks it out to Bradley. Bowen the pass to Ollie. To the paint. Goes back up. It's deflected. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the middle. Here's Colzine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, that's a tough physical play there. Puts the defense in a tough spot and able to get the call.
He misses the free throw. Dallas making a switch here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And that one's good. House.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Nowitzki slams it in.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
Ollie passes to Bradley. Outside, House. Mavericks with the rebound. Pavlovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Nowitzki, and that one drops for him. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
Hey, that's on the defense right there. Can't let Dirk get the positioning he wants inside.
And stolen by Nash. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a tad early.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Calderon up top. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the footwork and subtle fakes that Calderon utilizes while dribbling just do so much for him in the offense.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Nowitzki with the screen on Calderon. Ellis lays it up off the glass.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bolton up top. That one's not going to go. Bradley with some nice D. Pass to Popovich. And Stevenson kicks to Bradley. Nowitzki with the screen on Ollie. Here's Ellis. Here's Nowitzki. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 21 points for Nowitzki.
This is just one of those games for Nowitzki. I mean, he's playing with a lot of fire, energy, and getting things to go his way as a result.
Walton with the ball. Here is House. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. House has got 10 points here in the second half.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Ellis finds Nowitzki. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, come on. Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
Mavericks making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and then for Chicago. Pollard, he's checked in for Walton. Rose comes in for Bowen. And Van Exel subbed in for Ollie. Here is House. Here's Van Exel. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nowitzki with the screen on Calderon. Harris. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jose Calderon. First one falls for him. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Marshall, he's checked in for Eddie House. And so it's Calderon who brings it up for the Bulls. Pass to Van Exel. Pollard passes to Marshall. 5 to shoot. Here's Calderon. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bogut's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Harris against Calderon. Harris dishes to Nowitzki. And that one drops. Nowitzki's got 26 points.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Calderon against Harris. They need this. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And another shot. Pollard, good.
Second chance points. They can decide games.
The Mavericks shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Harris against Calderon. Pass to Van Exel. To the inside. Here's Pollard Up and in on the layup.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Nowitzki with the screen on Calderon. Harris passes to Nowitzki. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And that's now 28 points for Nowitzki.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take ball. Ellis is checked in for Dallas.
For Dallas, number 8, Monte Ellis.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Left side Rose. Basket counts.
What a strong take from Rose, just brushing off the D on his way up.
Stevenson outside. Ellis with a screen on Van Exel. Stevenson passes to Ellis. It's stolen by Calderon. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Podkolzin's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Fires from the wing. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And Calderon is cooking right now. His confidence is soaring, and he's continuing to put pressure on the defense.
Ellis dishes to Nowitzki. Back to Ellis. From 12 feet out, it's rebounded by Pollard.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Van Exel passes to Marshall. Can't hit from in close. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
3 from Stevenson, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Ellis outside. Pass to Pavlovich. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Nick Van Exel.
And I like the trickery of Nowitzki, super drawing the D into the air and then earning that foul.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. Nowitzki hits them both.
Well, you gotta love Nowitzki. As unique a player as you'll ever see, a towering 7-footer who is as good as it gets at making all kinds of jump shots.
And it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Bell. Puts up a 3. They get it back. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Van Exel with it. Defended by Bell. The kick out to Rose.
2 minutes.
Will it go? The Mavericks pull it in. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Nowitzki with the screen on Calderon. Ellis. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Ellis. Nowitzki's got 34.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
That's good from Calderon.
What I like about Calderon, he is efficient, a smart passer, accurate shooter, and he rarely turns the ball over.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for the Mavericks. Bradley is screen on Calderon. Here's Ellis. It's rebounded by Pollard. Pollard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Dirk Nowitzki.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Shot clock at 5. Calderon kicks to Marshall. Here's Van Exel. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Ellis bounce pass. Here's Podkolzin. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Number 34, Devin Harris.
8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Calderon. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.